What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So here I am with a brand new photo. Well, I took this about maybe 2 years ago when I first picked up my Fuji GFX 50R. I took this particular shot with the GF 45mm f2.8, and this was right off the FDR in Manhattan, New York. And of course, the photo color-wise did not come out like this. I had to edit it in Lightroom, and I found a preset. Well, actually, I created a preset that was somewhat gloomy. It gives the bridge a nice dull color, and the bricks and the steel, it kind of highlights the rust. And I wanted to give it a very beat down look, a very bleak look. And one thing you'll notice about my photos as I start showing more, I like to keep things kind of bleak. I love black and white photography. I was talking about this one yesterday. Here's a black and white, here's a black and white. Here's another one that kind of looks bleak. So actually, this was the first day that I actually went out and used my Fuji GFX 50R. Now you have 51 megapixels, and when I zoom in, for example, to this stairwell right up here, when I'm editing, I can zoom in all the way here and have absolute clarity. The 50 megapixels is incredible for editing and composing a shot. So the 45mm f2.8 for the GFX is equivalent to about 36mm in 35mm format. So if I wanted to crop more, I can, because I have the megapixels to back it up, and the lens is outstanding. It's really sharp. So of course I made the sky. It was a cloudy day on this particular day, but I gave it more of a cloudy look. I don't do too much editing on my photos, but I do edit based on moods. So that's how I base my creativity. It depends on the mood that I'm in. Sometimes I'll put a nice colorful photo like this one. Let me scroll through a few other ones. Let's see, I already showed this one. So this is Central Park. If you've seen John Wick, you're familiar with this particular scene or this particular area in the park. In here you have a gentleman selling balloons. You don't really see the gentleman, but you see the balloons. I wanted that on purpose. Of course, I had to expose for the outside so that we can see the statue. I forgot what they call her, the guardian of the fountain or something. There's two little babies here underneath her, and right behind that there's a lake. But once again, because I had to expose for the brightness, everybody became a silhouette, which I like. That's what I wanted. I went on one knee so I can get a low perspective, and that's why I say composition and perspective is very important. It's something that I'm still learning to this day in regards to photography, because let's say you're taking a photo of someone. I'm 6'2", and if I'm taking a photo of someone who is 5 foot tall, the perspective is going to be off. So I have to go into find a way to be eye level with the model. Same thing when you're doing photography like I do, which some people might call a street, but I basically compose people into the scenery. I don't do necessarily what people call traditional street photography. I compose an image of a scene and then I include people in it. But I wanted, once again, to highlight the gold ceiling, the reflections, the shadows, and of course the silhouettes. And I know that silhouette challenge nowadays is a big deal. So yeah, these are the type of photos I like to take. And once again, it comes out looking different on printing paper. You see the full potential of your photo. It's nice when it's on a big monitor or a nice brand new cell phone, but when you have it on print, there's nothing like it. And before I go, let me show one more that came out in color. Here's a photo of my son. I took this with the GFX 50R once again, and I used the GF 100 to 200 millimeter. And it's not, GFX not known for sports, but I was able to capture this photo of my son. Basically, I had to pre-focus at a section where I knew he, well, I was hoping his face would be. And I came out with a successful shot. It wasn't one shot. I had to do several. But with a slow camera like a GFX 50R that is not designed for sports, you have to learn how to compromise and plan ahead. And so I did. And of course I had to make this color because I wasn't going to make a dark and gloomy photo of my son during a championship swim meet. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the photos. I am Jose Betancourt, and as always, I thank you for viewing my videos. Talk to you later.